Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today got a bonus video for you. It's one everyone's excited about. It was released internationally last year and has just made its way to the US. And that drink is Coke Energy, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if it's your first time here and you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. Also check out my campus protein link down below for all your pre-workout needs and pre-workout energy drinks. Use coupon code CaffeineMan2 at checkout for an additional discount. You can also follow me all over social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at CaffeineMan1. And today, for my bonus video, it's not going to be a super short bonus video. I know I've been talking about super short bonus videos for you guys, but this is Coke Energy. You're getting a full review, people. Deal with it. I'm going to give you a little bit of history behind the controversy of these drinks. Then I'm going to go over the ingredients in them. Are they healthier than a soda? Then we'll finish off with a taste test. Let's do it. Coke and Monster entered into a distribution partnership in 2015. Coca Cola agreed to take a 16.7% stake in the energy drink company and became Monster's global distribution partner. In that contract, Coca Cola handed over its entire energy line, which included NOS, Full Throttle, Relentless, and the International Burn. As part of the contract, Monster banned Coca Cola from distributing other energy drinks. However, there was an exception for products marked under the Coca-Cola brand. Coca-Cola jumped at this opportunity to exploit that loophole and released a drink called Coca Cola Energy. And when Monster found out that Coca-Cola released that's when the lawsuits came out. And unfortunately, the US version got put on hold. But it had already been released internationally, and since it was already released internationally, all those international countries got to enjoy Coke Energy before us here in the States. Eventually, the courts ruled in favor of Coca-Cola, and now we got this drink. So what's so good about this drink? Well, what's good about it is it's an energized cola. A lot of people have been waiting for something like this. A lot of companies have tried to make a cola energy drink and have fallen short. And when I talk about cola energy drinks, I'm talking about the sugar-free ones. It is just tough to get a sugar-free flavored cola for an energy drink. I mean, the only company that's actually come close to having a regular cola flavor and wasn't sugar-free was Jolt, the original energy drink soda. But that sugar in there, whew, that is just insane for the amount of sugar in that soda. So we'll have to see what's in these. Let's take a look. When they came out with Coca-Cola Energy internationally, I was very excited to hear that the caffeine they had in it came from natural sources. And that is a huge plus. Why is that? Well, a lot of people don't know this, but a majority of the caffeine in most soda companies is all synthetic caffeine. Therefore, this stuff is made synthetically, not from your natural sources, such as coffee beans, teas, and all those other natural plants that have caffeine in them. So it actually even makes it a less healthy caffeine. And when I picked up the international can on my international vacation, you can see it right there in red type. It says natural caffeine. It says it. If you can't understand it, Google it if you don't believe me. And of course, some of you might be saying, if I have the international version right here, how come I didn't do a review on it? No word of a lie. No, I'm putting this down. No word of a lie. I just did a review on it this past weekend, and I picked up that drink in October. That shows you how far behind I am on all the reviews I want to do. I've been wanting to get to that before they actually released the US version, and then what do I see pop up in my nearest Walmart? Coca-Cola Energy US version. I'm like, well, now I can't release my international version because it's going to be a little bit different than the US version. And even if it's not, people are going to get confused. Why are you making a video on the international one when the US one is out? So I had to just trash that video, make this one. But back to the point at hand. The US version doesn't say anything on the can at all about using natural caffeine. And when you look at the ingredients, it just says caffeine, which is what most of the soda companies say on their cans and bottles. So why would you actually take off the wording of something so important as natural caffeine, especially in a much more health-conscious world? Probably because they took out the natural caffeine and replaced it with some of that synthetic caffeine they got all over the place. Barrels and barrels of synthetic caffeine, all these Coca-Cola warehouses. But I haven't been able to find any concrete evidence that they don't use natural caffeine. I just know that they took the words off the can, which is very suspicious. Now, this drink does have guarana in it, and guarana is a source of natural caffeine as well, so it could just be all caffeine from guarana, but it lists guarana in the ingredients in addition to the caffeine, which is why I suspect they're using synthetic caffeine in addition to guarana. So just something for you guys to think about. I know I was a little disheartened by it because I was hoping for a natural caffeine for a healthier energy drink. Since we're talking about caffeine and guarana, how much caffeine are in these 12-ounce cans? They have 114 milligrams of caffeine. Copy from Red Bull much? 114? You couldn't just round it up to 120? Well, it's close enough, and I don't like math, so we're going to say it's your standard energy drink at around 10 milligrams per ounce. The US version of Coca Cola Energy also has 39 grams of sugar. Whew! That is the same amount as a 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola soda. And with that 39 grams of sugar comes 39 grams of carbs. But for your B vitamins, it does have 25% of your daily value of niacin and 25% of your B6. So not really many B vitamins in this either. Most energy drink companies have at least 100% of several of your B vitamins, if not more. For its sugar source, it does use high fructose corn syrup, just like their soda. And basically, this has all your regular Coca-Cola ingredients with just a little bit of guarana, a little bit of B vitamins, and a little bit more caffeine. This is basically a highly caffeinated soda, and some might even say it's not even an energy drink, it's just a glorified caffeinated soda. Now to those people, I'm usually a critic because they'll say all energy drinks are just glorified sodas, and to them, I say no, they're not. Soda doesn't have actually any good ingredients in it at all. Energy drinks have similar ingredients to soda, but also have healthy ingredients. I plan on doing a video about it, but we'll cut it short right there. But in this case, this Coca-Cola Energy, it really does seem like it's trying to masquerade as an energy drink because it has the higher caffeine, and they're saying there's guarana and B vitamins, but it doesn't say how much guarana, and those B vitamins are minimal. So what about the Cherry Coke? Cherry Coke, all the same numbers, all the same ingredients, must have artificial flavors for the cherry. So what about the sugar-free ones? We got any good news there? Well, actually, it is a touch better, and here's why. Obviously, there's no sugar, so that's good. There's no calories, so that's good. When you look at the B vitamins, it's got the same B vitamins, 25%, and it also has the same amount of caffeine. But wait for it. It does not use aspartame as its sweetener. There's been a lot of controversy over aspartame. I know there's controversy over other artificial sweeteners as well, but aspartame had a pretty bad reputation for a while. I think it still does. But Coca-Cola Energy, sugar-free, uses sucralose and ACE-K. So it's a slightly better option than the aspartame. And to the best of my knowledge and research that's been out there, there's not a lot of false claims about sucralose and ACE-K. If anything, ACE-K has been proven to be generally recognized as safe by the FDA, and so has sucralose, but a lot more studies are being done on sucralose, and there's a lot of sucralose haters out there, but they don't have a lot of proof just yet. Studies and low percentages, that's all they got. But I'm not talking about sucralose. Don't leave me comments on sucralose down below, because I'm not answering them. Do your own research. So if you haven't guessed it, there are 4 flavors. You got the regular version, you got the sugar-free version, and unlike the international versions, the US has a US specific cherry version and sugar-free cherry version. So let's go ahead, taste them out. Here it is, that nicely designed can that you've all been waiting for, the Coke Energy. Let's taste it out. The color is a Coca-Cola color. Thank goodness. I'm pretty sure I'm drinking Coca-Cola with extra caffeine, a little bit of guarana, a little bit of B vitamins, and I am getting a slight aftertaste. But now it's dissipating, so... Alright guys, listen, I gotta be honest with you. If you watch my videos before, every now and again, not very often, you'd have to watch every single video to know this, but I'm not a fan of soda. And the reason for it, as I just mentioned earlier, is that there's nothing healthy about soda. All the ingredients are usually bad for you. So I prefer energy drinks because there are some good things in the energy drinks. So since I don't like soda, how do I know if this tastes like Coke or not? I haven't had Coke in... 15, no, 20, probably like 20 years. We probably changed the formula a little bit since then, so does this taste like Coke? Well, I do have a bottle of Coke right here. Do I want to drink it? No, I do not. Am I gonna drink it? These are the things that I do for you guys. You probably want to know if the Coke Energy tastes just like Coke. Sacrificing my internal organs, sacrificing my temple of a body that I work so hard to get so that you guys can know, do they taste alike? You guys making me do this, twisting my arm. You know, I edit the videos to make them shorter. I've been sitting here staring at this thing for like 3 minutes. Gonna have to cut it down. Maybe I'll do it for like 5 seconds for like dramatic pause, but let's just do it. Tastes like Coke. Thank goodness. Coke Energy. They're pretty similar. They're definitely not exactly the same. If I just tasted this and said, yeah, this kind of tastes like Coke, I wouldn't be doing it justice, because the Coke does taste a little more Coke-ish. It does taste a little more syrupy. I think this one might be a little bit flat. This one's got a little more carbonation to it, but it could be because this might be 6 months old or so. Still, it was sealed, and I looked at the bottle. It says it's good until 2031. I mean, 2031? I'm sure you guys don't believe me. I'm gonna have to show you. I'll probably have to show you as an outtake because I don't want the video to be too long. And you probably can't see it because it's clear, but here we go. We're trying it. Here we go, 2031. Saving up for the apocalypse that's gonna happen. Stock up on Coke. Don't stock up on Coke. This stuff will kill you. No, don't say that. That's not true. It's just not really good for you. So yes, they do taste very similar to each other, but they're definitely not exact. I think if anything, the original one tastes a little more syrupy, just a touch, and this one does have a touch of aftertaste to it. I mean, it's definitely not bad. You're not gonna be like, oh, that aftertaste is just terrible. No, there's just a hint of aftertaste. And when you compare it to the original Coke with no aftertaste, you can taste it a little more in this. So for those of you who like Coke and you wanna get more energy, Coke Energy is delivering that for you. They're really not that much different. They're only a fraction different, I think. And if you're not doing a side-by-side taste test, you'll definitely know that this is Coke. But where's it gonna be going? On the Caffeine Man rating chart? Well, listen, I don't really like Coke because it's a soda. Just the fact that they're calling this an energy drink doesn't really make it an energy drink. It's got a little bit of B vitamins, a little bit of guarana, more caffeine. So by definition, most people will say yes, that makes it an energy drink. Well, I'm not going to argue, but all I'm going to do is put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart. So for doing its job, making it taste like Coke, making it into an energy drink, I think they succeeded in what they're doing. I'm going to give it an 8.6. I think there are plenty of other flavors out there that are more delicious, but it doesn't really matter what the flavors are because technically this is a cola flavor, and they did a great job with the cola flavor. They made it taste just like Coca Cola, almost exactly. No other companies have been able to do that. Moving on. Next up, since we're trying to get our sugar count up, we are going to try the cherry version that has sugar in it. Oh man, am I going to crash later? I hope not. I'm not intaking too much sugar. Alright, I like that a lot better. I'm a fan of cherry. When I do my energy drink reviews, the cherries usually rank pretty well because they do a good job making them taste like cherry. And this is cherry Coke, so if you like colas, you're getting a cola flavor out of it, you're going to get the cherry out of it. And I was so distracted by the Coke, regular Coca Cola, I didn't tell you anything that I normally tell you about the energy drinks. This is similar, so compare this to the other Coca Cola Energy. You're getting a medium carbonation out of this. It's definitely not low, but it's definitely not high. So you're getting a good solid medium carbonation out of it. The cola flavor is a medium to high cola. You know what? Let's just say it's high. Did its job. And for the sugar, you're getting a medium to high sweetness as well. So for Coca Cola Energy Original and Coca Cola Cherry, they're both having the same amount of stuff. Medium carbonation, high cola flavor, high sugar flavor, and this one has the extra added bonus of having a medium cherry flavor as well. So where's this one going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm gonna rate this one an 8.8. It's cherry cola. It did its job. If you like cherry cola, you're gonna like the cherry cola energy. I'm moving on to sugar-free. All right, here we go. Like I said, I'm not lying. We're going for the zero sugar Coca Cola Energy. I have high hopes for this one. You know, I badmouth the first two because they're Coca-Cola soda, but I mean, they're a huge company, extremely successful. I wish them the best of luck with these energy drinks. And you know, this one, it has potential. It's got better sweeteners, got zero sugar, and if it tastes like a cola or even a diet cola, I can see this being pretty popular. Let's taste it out. Yeah. It tastes like Diet Cola. I'm waiting for that aftertaste to kick in. I am getting a little bit of aftertaste, but it's just like when you have the regular Diet Coke aftertaste. It's kind of got that diet aftertaste to it, but you still got that medium carbonation. You still got a medium to high sweetness on there. You definitely got a high cola flavor, and you actually do have a medium Diet Cola flavor as well, but it is Diet Cola. Do you guys want to know how accurate it is to the regular Diet Cola? I figured you did, so I picked up one of these too while I was at it. There we go, so you can see it. Yeah. Another soda to try out. This video is going to take forever. All right, Coke Zero on the left, Coca Cola Energy Zero on the right. Going for the soda first. I'm not going to be able to give you a good comparison because this is flat. This is like Miami Cola flat, and that's a bad joke. Bang doesn't watch these, I'm sure. But yeah, that's I'm sorry. It's not a good. Maybe I'll edit this out because this isn't a good comparison because this is really flat and it really tastes like really diety. This actually tastes better. This is helping me get that taste out of my mouth. So if the Coke Zero actually does taste like that, because I haven't actually had Coke Zero. I've had Diet Coke before in the past, but I actually haven't had the Coke Zero like ever. So it could actually taste kind of eh. But it does remind me of what Diet Coke used to taste like when I had it 20 years ago. And once again, I think they did a good job making it what they say it is. They're making it Diet Coke into an energy drink with healthier ingredients, and I'd say that this is probably healthier than the regular Coke Energy. And for all you diabetics out there who can't try the regular Coke Energy, I'm going to say you should definitely try this out. I think you're going to be happy with it. If you like Diet Coke, you're going to be getting this Diet Coke. I mean, I don't know how to say it. All I can say is, where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Well, most people like Coke better than Diet Coke because, you know, they only drink Diet Coke because it's diet. If they had the choice, they'd probably drink regular Coke, but they don't want all that sugar. So strictly on flavor alone, I would say that the Coke probably tastes a little bit better. But given the fact that this is healthier, I usually don't base things on health, but given the fact that this is healthier and it's very accurately replicating the Diet Coke, that Coca-Cola Energy was a little bit different than the Coke Energy. I actually think this sugar-free Coca-Cola Energy tastes a little bit better than the Diet Coke because I'm enjoying it. So I'm actually going to give this one an 8.9. It's getting that high of a score because it replicated the original very well. It's healthier than the original. It's using sucralose and Ace K as opposed to aspartame. It's got your B vitamins. It's got lots of caffeine. It's got a lot of good things going for it. So it's getting a better rating. You guys got to pick this up if you like your Diet Coke and you want some extra energy. Moving on to the cherry, which I'm guessing is going to be better than this because cherry adds flavor. Let's taste it out. There you go. There's the can for you. Zero sugar cherry. Interesting. It actually tastes pretty much just like the Diet Cola, and I was expecting just a little more sweetness or a little more cherry flavor out of it to give it like a pop. It really doesn't have that much of a kick of the cherry like I was expecting. When I had the regular Coke and then had the cherry Coke, you could actually tell there was a decent punch of cherry added into that Coca-Cola flavor. This one, it's not giving you that same punch of cherry flavor, and I'm actually a little bit let down by it because I was expecting something better than the original Diet Coke. It's only got a little bit of cherry. I'm going to try to see if that flavor stacks. I mean, it makes me think I picked up the wrong can. Zero sugar cherry. All right, I poured the right can, and yeah, so you're getting just a hint of cherry out of here. Maybe I drank too many. I've been having crackers and water in between like I always do, but yeah, I'm a little shocked by it. It doesn't really taste too cherry to me. If anything, it has a hint of cherry flavor, and all the other same things, carbonation, flavor, all that stuff, all the same for all four of them basically. Very similar styles, just different flavors. So where am I going to put this one on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Well, I think all the other ones were pretty successful in doing what they wanted to do, but I don't think this one was as successful. It's a good diet flavor, and it adds just a little bit of cherry, but it didn't really add enough cherry for me, so I think I'm going to give this one an 8.5. It's not getting a worse score because it tastes any less good than the other ones. It's getting a lower score because it didn't do its job, giving me a cherry flavor. Boom. That is my review on Coca Cola Energy. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I gave you some valuable information. Even though I don't really like soda, I was excited that this came out, and I think a lot of other people are going to be excited as well. I gave them a little bit of a hard time, but when it all comes down to it, I think they succeeded in what they needed to do. I think that this Coke Energy is going to be very popular. And I wish I could actually see the sales numbers like a year from now if they release their numbers to see which one sells better, the Coke Energy or the sugar-free Coke. Because that sugar-free Coke is a great diet option for a lot of people out there in this health-conscious world that we live in. Thanks for joining me for this bonus video. Hope you liked it. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you think you're going to pick these up. And until next time, have yourselves a great day or night. Seriously though, what is the expiration date on that? Because is this 2031 too? Whoa. Expiration date, October 8th, 18 KHE. And then it says 06553. What's that? Did I get the wrong number for the other one? Was this not 2031? I think 2031 was maybe some kind of lot number because this is 0655. So yeah, I don't think these expired in 2031. I think these both are from 2018. Yeah, that actually makes sense because I didn't pick them up recently. I had them lying around, and I think I actually picked them up. Are you ready for this? Man, they were that close to date. I actually picked these up for one of my very, very first videos. If you guys saw it way back when, you can scroll back and find it. But I did, what is the average caffeine intake? How much caffeine do you drink? And I went over the caffeine counts in everything. I went over the caffeine counts in soda. I went over the caffeine counts in tea. I went over coffee. I went over everything. Like I said, it's an original Caffeine Man video, so the quality might be a little off, but I was brand spanking new at the time. And I bought a whole bunch of sodas, and I had started my channel right at the end of 2018. And this is November 2018, and this is October 2018. So these were close to expiring, and I've held on to them this long. No wonder why they didn't taste that great. Now I need to go Google what happens if you drink expired soda. I'm gonna go eat some Mentos.